Hey everybody, and welcome to Woodcrest Bonsai. Today I'm going to work on this Bunjin Premna. This was the very first tree that I featured on my channel, and I started my channel on the 1st of January 2024. The first 3 videos are me working on this tree, but those videos were actually taken in April, May, and July of 2023. So it's been a year now since I first began to work on this tree. And it's been in the works before that, but I hadn't taken videos. So today I'm just going to clean it up a little bit and do some wiring. And as you can see, if we look here, the lower limbs are pretty good. They have some growth that has elongated, but most of the elongated growth is up at the top. We've got this one here, this one here, this one here. If we go to the back, we've got 1, 2, 3, and you can see they've all elongated. The leaves have gotten much larger. The growth that has not elongated still has the nice small leaves. So the first order of business is to just chop all that excess growth off, which is basically, what I do with tremendous amount of trees. It's just part of growing bonsai. Growth and reduction. Let it grow out and then reduce it. And then I'm going to look at wiring some of the branches down. I'm thinking of wiring some of the lower branches way down like that to give it even more of a kind of an older, craggy look. And obviously right now I'm just holding the camera freestyle. So I'm going to put it on the tripod and then get to work just trimming off that top growth. So the rule when you're trimming a bonsai is when a branch grows to 4 or 5 leaves to cut it back to 1 or 2. So we have this branch here that's grown to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to cut it way back to here. And I may actually need to hold it to cut it. And then the same with all the rest of this excess growth. Cut off all of that excess growth. We just love to stay on. And then we've got some more growth here that needs to get cut. This hasn't elongated as much. And some more here. And now here's an interesting branch. This branch here is actually coming from way down here, and it's shooting straight across the grain. It was in the back like this, but still, you never want branches that shoot back across the grain. You want all your foliage to be moving out away from the trunk. So he comes off completely. And we have this little tiny piece right here, which also is right in the inside of a curve, which also you just don't need that. Once you've created the branching that you want, then anything that grows in between, you take it off virtually immediately. Still need to take some of this here. Okay. So right away it looks better. In the camera, this pad here looks incredibly dense. But for me, looking at it with my eyeballs, it really doesn't appear that dense. I don't know why. Maybe if I... is the camera actually looking at the front? Maybe if I turn it like that. Still looks pretty heavy. Bunjin typically has very sparse foliage and very few branches. And here's another branch right here that's coming right out of the crook. We're going to take him off. As the birds serenade me. Of course, I think I come out here very early in the morning to do this. As the birds and the airplane serenade me. And already that's looking a whole lot better. Actually, this guy here is also coming against the grain. We're going to take him away. And we've got this little branch here that we don't need. And another little branch here that we don't need. Try to keep your, and another little piece of growth right there. That's superfluous, another piece right here. I already shortened this, but I think I'm going to take it off completely. So now it's opened up a whole lot more, which is really what you want. Another branch here that's shooting up. This branch here is coming down, and you never really want downward branching. Although I'm thinking of wiring everything down like that. Take this guy. And he seems like he's not stable in the pot, but I swear he is. Every time I trim, he seems to wobble around. So that's looking pretty good. A bit more up here. And this process here, once a tree is quote-unquote finished, this can be very meditative. You go out to your bonsai garden and just begin to trim your trees. And this is really the essence of growing bonsai, is that meditative state you can attain while you're working on your trees. There's some other branching here. And usually if I'm confused about something, I'm thinking, I'm not quite sure what to do with that, then I just leave it. I can always decide later. What's the song? Fools rush in where wise men dare to tread. So if you're confused about something, if I'm confused about something, I wait, I look, I see, and eventually what you'll find is that you'll get that inspiration and say, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take that part off, or I'm going to wire that part down, or I'm going to change that branch, and then you have the confidence to do it. So that's looking so much better. And because the tree is so tall, you need to pan out and see the whole guy. So there you go. Much better. Now one weird thing is I left a little bit of growth down at the bottom. And I'm still not quite sure why. But it's there, so it does have also one branch that needs to come off. But I can do that off camera. So I'm really happy with the results of this guy. I'd love to turn the camera on its side, but then I don't think that the video would, you can't change the aspect of the video. So this is a year after I first began, and it's only just going to get better and better and better as time goes by. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and you can continue to see the progress of this tree. Oh yeah, and I also forgot, I was going to give you links to the other 3 videos, the first 3 I did. So I will give you those links now. So there's the first one, which was April of 2023, is right here. And then I need to wait 4 seconds so I can add the next one, which was May of 2023. That's right here. And then the third one, even though they were posted in January of 2024, the third one was actually taken in July of 2023, and that one is right here. So subscribe to watch this guy. Please like, leave a comment if you want. And what I'm planning on doing is, once I get 2 or 3 years worth, I plan on taking those old videos and try to do a montage. Take a couple seconds out of each video, maybe even just some still shots, and then you can see a time-lapse progress of virtually every tree I'm doing. And of course that's going to take a while, so please subscribe and help me continue on. In order to get 2 or 3 years worth of videos, you need to be able to maintain for 2 or 3 years. Anyway, that's enough of me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.